Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Customs for LEGO Marvel's Avengers and my Googly Moogly. We are back at it again. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for the amazing support on the last episode. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the moment where I had the customization somewhat fixed, where like it actually allowed us to change colors of certain armor, but then it went back to not working. So a lot of you guys found that hilarious. So thank you so very much for enjoying that episode. Thank you so very much for the support in terms of likes. Once again, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, just drop a like, or it is the little thumbs up button right below the video. Again, share the video with your family and friends if you're enjoying it. And with that in mind, ladies and gents, today we are back at it again. And I know a lot of you guys have been worried. You said, oh no, now that LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens has a custom series, does that mean that you're done with LEGO Marvel's Avengers? Nope, it does not. We're gonna continue it for the time being. In fact, I've wanted to ask you guys the following, and that is, would you possibly be interested in me doing some customs for LEGO Marvel superheroes? Now, the main reason why I'm asking that is because I feel like in LEGO Marvel superheroes, we might be able to come up with a little bit more variations in designs, because there's almost like a little bit more parts to work with. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. If it is, drop a like and let me know in the comment section below. Plus, of course, don't forget to stick around till the very end of the episode to vote on which design you like better out of the two characters that we're going to be working on today. And last but certainly not least, don't forget, as always, leave suggestions for what you would like to see built on upcoming episodes. Because, for example, today, I listened to you guys. You guys told me, like, hey, you know what you should do? You should continue building the Justice League. You're not done with them. So I was like, you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. So today we're going to build Cyborg and Wonder Woman. And then the next episode, we're going to build Martian Manhunter and another character that you guys suggest. So again, use the comment section down below to let me know which other characters you would like to see. Alrighty, Roo. So let's get rocking and let's get rolling. We'll kick things off with, I guess we could kick things off with Wonder Woman. Why not? So that might actually be a pretty good face for Wonder Woman, I'm going to be honest. That might work very, very well for us. Unless if there's something with like a tiara. But I don't think there is. At least I do not spot anything of that type, at least not at this very moment. We're going to need to change the hairpiece for sure. Now, Wonder Woman has black hair, right? She does not have brown hair. So, I think this might work, right? I think that might be the best option out of that bunch of options that we have there. I don't really see anything that works as far as a tiara, though. I was hoping maybe there's something here that could kind of like work, you know, like maybe something like that where there's like a little band across the forehead to kind of create that look that she has. But unfortunately, it's pretty obvious that we won't have something along those lines. So we're going to just stick with that, I guess, with what we currently have. And then we get to the design side of things. Now, this is interesting because we can go for several different variations of Wonder Woman. I mean, there are some variations that have kind of like the longer blue pants. We could go for maybe like the shorts or like the skirt piece. So there are several different designs for sure. I will say that most of the designs are pretty much, from what I remember, like bare arms, right? But we want something like this, actually, so that she has like the little gauntlets on her arms. So that's actually very, very, very good. We're going to change the arm color to just like ungloved, like that. And then what I think we may do... Actually, first of all, let me just remove the swords because they're like way out of place. We could, again, we could give her like a sword, which would look really cool. I wish we could give her a sword and a shield because obviously she has a sword and shield right now in the cinematic, the DC cinematic universe. But unfortunately, we can only bring one of them. So I think since the shield is so obviously Captain America based, I think we'll give her this awesome sword. But we'll get to that in a moment. So for now, let's just remove everything so that we can focus on the design. All right, so let's continue here by going on to the torso. Let's, by the way, double check if this changes. Nope. All right, I was hopeful. I was like, maybe it will work again, you know, like when we managed to change the color of stuff like that. But it seems to go right back to the solid colors, which is a bit unfortunate. All right, so let's try to think for what we could use for Wonder Woman. All right, so let me take a look around here. And hopefully we can find something that at least relatively fits the design of Wonder Woman. Because that would be very, very awesome, obviously, if we could pull that off. So we're going to try to just kind of take a look around. I think this might be our best option, honestly, even though it's obviously the wrong colors, but it's kind of warrior-esque, and it's fitting even with the character of Sith. So I think that's one of our options, oddly enough, even though it's not really the appropriate colors. I think that that will be one of our options. As far as the red colors go, or I guess not just red, it's got to be kind of like gold and red. Ideally, you want to have like the top is just like a skin, like exposed skin, because that's usually how her outfits are. So we got to kind of look around here. I mean, I guess like something like this, if we could like turn that red, maybe that could have worked, but I don't know. I just don't even feel like that's very fitting towards the design of Wonder Woman. Why is she smiling so much? It's kind of freaking me out. It's like, ah! It looks like she's been like, I don't know, like the Enchantress has forced her to smile that much. This is tough. This is truly, truly tough because on one hand, I want to be accurate as far as the colors that we choose go. So like, I don't know, maybe even like something like this. But on the other hand, I feel like it's a lot cooler for her to have like proper armor. We could go with like Jane Foster armor, I guess. That looks kind of nifty as well. I like that. It's really between these two, but I think this one is better since it's got a little bit of color to it. So I think we'll go with that one, honestly. So again, not accurate as far as colors go, but as I always say, in certain situations, it really is more a case of where we have to be like, okay, this design was inspired by Wonder Woman, but we can't get an exact replica. So we just kind of improvise, which, hey, I think this turned out pretty well, actually. Let's see. I want to see what that looks like. And I want to go with the darkish blue kind of leggings, if we can. Like, maybe like that. That's actually not bad. I really like the way that that looks. But I wonder, could it look a little bit better with this? I mean, I like the extra added color. That definitely is something that I like quite a bit. I think it looks quite cool. I'm going to see if there's anything else that's kind of dark blue. I mean, we could go with something like this, I guess, which is a little bit more like a dress, but I don't know. I just feel like since she's wearing like a battle armor on the torso, we need to go with like full leggings because I think that will look the best. Again, we don't really have the right colors to choose, so because of that, we're going to have to improvise and try to get the best possible result. That doesn't look too bad either, actually. I kind of like that, because it's got this very, like, armored-up look. I wonder, if we change the hips color to maybe be something a little bit more fitting. Usually she's got, like, little stars around as well, like, around the hip area. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. That certainly looks pretty sweet. All right, I think that's what we'll go with, honestly, because I just think that that looks pretty awesome. It's our own kind of variation of the armor. It's a lot more like almost inspired by maybe like an armor that maybe Bruce Wayne would put together for her, where it's like an actual armor made out of metal and stuff, more so than like the attire that she would typically wear. But I think it's cool. I think it actually has a lot more practical applications for sure. So in that regard, I am pretty happy with the results. Now, I'm actually starting to think if we might not have enough room here to spell out Wonder Woman. We'll give it a go. We might not have the ability to actually make any room between the letters, right? Because we might have to just like spell it all as one word. Wait, why am I going to R already? I completely forgot. Wonder Woman. W-O-M-A-N. Ooh, just barely. Oh my googly moogly. All right, we got lucky there. Wonder Woman. Whoops. There we go. M, A, and N. And there we are. Another member of the Justice League has now joined our roster of characters, which is super duper awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. That is quite cool. Now, we move on to working on the design that is known as Cyborg. Now, Cyborg is going to be very, very ultra, super, duper, uber tricky to do. I think at least. Going into this, that's my prediction, but I could be wrong. As far as weapons go, I think... No, we're not going to go with the dual wielding. We got to go with like a solitary like weapon like that. Because he usually comes with like a laser blaster, so we got to go with a solo weapon. So I think we'll go with that. Then, as far as the designs go, this is the part that I am very, very... Actually, I wonder. We could maybe use this, right? And then... Well, I don't really like the double glowing red eyes because that just does not work. Yep, that won't work. Oh, man. We need, like, something like this, obviously. But maybe there's a helmet that we could wear, actually. Let's take a look before we continue here. I want to kind of take a peek, because there might be possibly something we could use here. I mean, we could obviously put on something like this, but that would be completely, like, defeats the purpose, so I don't really like that idea. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right, this is going to be a lot trickier than I thought it would be. Ooh, actually. No, that won't work, because it's got the lipstick and everything painted on. It won't look appropriate in the colors that we're going for. Like, this would work really, really well, the robotic one, but if it was, like, one red eye instead of both eyes being... Ooh, actually, what about this? I don't know. Again, I think this is from Deathlock. Yeah, so it's got the... I don't know if the color will fit very well. I'm not sure because of that. Let's see. If we change the hairpiece, maybe we could get a hairpiece that, like, works with this design. I'm not sure if we can. I think he's got, like, this type of hair, but the problem is that... Oh, man. We don't really, like, maintain the proper look of the character because we lose the robotic component of Cyborg, which is really difficult to do because you're trying to make a cyborg. So it's like, come on, remain a cyborg. That's what we're attempting to do here. And we unfortunately cannot, because anytime we use like the Death Locket or even something along the lines of the Ragnarok, we don't maintain any of the proper elements. Man, this is a lot trickier than I thought it would be. That is quite frustrating. I guess, like, our only other option is to have... Okay, we have two things. One is to make his face like, cyborged, right? So, basically... Wait, does he have facial hair? He does not, right? So, it would just be, like a plain design in terms of, like, you know, no detail, like, no Death Locket or anything like that. We have to remove that. So, just, like, him unmasked like that. But then he won't be Cyborg, which is, like, oh... That's so frustrating. I'm trying to see if there's anything that we could, like, possibly use here that could get us to a somewhat cyborgy-esque look. But I just don't see anything that could work. I mean, none of these are the right colors, so that does not work. And plus, we only need a design that's, like, half covered up in, like, silver and everything. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could use here, so we have to just kind of go along with it and agree to only have certain components of him actually be cybernetic. So, with that in mind now, we need to make sure that we nail the rest of the design. We need to make sure that the rest of the design for the character is just awesome and executed top to bottom very, very, very well, and we don't mess up any of the... kind of key characteristics for him. All right, so now we got to talk about armor. And armor is very important, but I actually think that this might look very, very good, to be honest, because it's got the little red dot. It works very well for the most, like, modern minifigure designs that they've done, so I think that that's actually pretty good, and I quite like the way that that looks. Now, for the torso, we need ideally something a little bit, maybe even like black hips, but like with silver design on them, something like that maybe. And then that transitions into mostly silver leggings, somewhere along the lines of these ones. Like, that's pretty good. I like that. We could go with something a little bit lighter, I guess, for the leggings, like that. But I don't know. I just don't really like that. I think that that's a little bit too bright. I like that the legs could be a little bit darker, so it kind of creates, like, a nice clash with the design. Ooh, I love that because it's got, like, the side detail as well. Yeah, I really like the way that that looks because that gives us a very cyborg-esque look. Now, as far as weapons go, again, our real big choices are, like, this blaster, or, of course, the double-wielding pistols. Because he's got usually kind of like a laser pistol type thing as his weapon. I think that this is the most appropriate. It looks the coolest out of the bunch, so we'll go with that one. And hopefully you guys agree with that decision. All right, so before we end off the episode, we're obviously going to go ahead and summon both of our characters in a hub world here in just a moment. Let me just get the spelling right. Whoops, there we go. And then I need to clear that. Cyborg. Alrighty, Roo. So, we're going to go ahead and teleport onto a hub world. I think we'll head off to, where have we not been in a while? I mean, to be fair, we haven't been in LEGO Marvel's Avengers in a while. Now it's been like, like almost 2 weeks since the last Customs episode. So, it's been a little while. I do apologize about that. But as you can see, we are back at it finally again. Alright, so, where do we want to go? We've been to Sokovia, I think, last time, haven't we? You know what? I don't think we've actually been to Washington, D.C. in a while. So let's head off over to there. And then we'll summon in both WonderWoman and Cyborg. And you guys will vote on which character design you guys prefer and which one you think turned out better. Of course, don't forget, the next episode will feature a Martian Manhunter and another design that I will look to find from the comment section on this video. So again, leave your suggestions in the comment section below, like, hey, this is a character that I think we should see, or this is a character that I think we should see, and so on and so forth. All right, so let's do this, and let's summon in the 2 characters that we designed here today. Oh, okay, a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. I hope that they look pretty cool. All right, so there's WonderWoman, who I think turned out very, very well. We've got the gauntlets, we got the sword there, which is sweet. She's got a cool armor now. I really like the leggings that we chose because, again, they have a really cool kind of armored feel, but also fit the colors that we would see on Wonder Woman. So in that regard, I like that quite a bit as well. And then, of course, as far as Cyborg goes, let's take on a look at how he turned out. And here is Cyborg. Seriously, that's pretty good. I think he turned out really, really well. Again, if we could have got, obviously, the face to be, like, half robotic or cyborg-esque, it would have been much, much better. I agree, without a shadow of a doubt. But I think we did a pretty good job of assembling these 2 characters here. So, of course, as always, ladies and gents, let me know if you guys enjoyed today's design. Drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like, as I mentioned before. Thanks all for watching. Let me know which character design you like better, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and which other character designs you would like to see next. Peace out, guys. I'll see you later. Oh, and don't forget, let me know if you guys want to see some more LEGO Marvel superhero stuff as well. Peace out. I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.